Okay, good evening. It's been a long time since we've done our last study. Wanted to do a little praying, a little quiet time at the start of the year. I wanted to make sure that what we're doing here and studying down here in Philadelphia is actually coming from God and God's heart, So not from our heart, not from man's heart for a man's kind of agenda. So do some praying on that. So just keep praying on this, but I got some supreme confirmation that what we're doing, what I'm doing here is actually, it means something and it's directed towards the right cause. So on that note, let's start off 2012, first one of 2012, which is Matthew chapter 8. Let's just jump into that and forget all the rest of everything. So Matthew 8 is really good, really straightforward to the point. There's a couple things you can take out of Matthew 8. Let's just jump in real quick, and like we did last year. I'm going to try to go through absolutely everything because I want to leave some things up to you, the reader, the listener, to interpret some things on your own and read on your own, but I'm going to give you my full picture. Jesus got this guy cleansing a leper, right? Obviously that's an issue, but flat out, the guy had a serious skin disease, and he said, "Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean." Jesus did it. You looked at the centurion's faith. He had an issue with somebody a ways away, and Jesus said, "Okay, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to heal him. I'm going to go there." And the guy said, "Hey, look, I got faith enough that if you just say the guy is going to be healed, he will be." And Jesus thought that was real, so he's like, "Okay, I'm going to do that too." He had a healing in Capernaum where Peter's mother was sick. Came in, put his hand on her head. She was healed. These things just kept happening over and over again. And we're going to take something out of that. The basic thing we're going to take out of that is anybody that's willing for Jesus Christ and God to heal them, if they really believe in him, God will do it. If you don't, then don't be surprised why it doesn't happen for you. But then, here's the other part that you can get out of there. Following Jesus is a huge deal. If you're going to believe in him, you're going to follow him. People here in Matthew 8, chapter about 18 to 22, Jesus saw a large crowd around him, and he gave the order to go to the other side of the sea. The scribe approached him and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Jesus told him, "Foxes and dens have birds, and birds of the sky have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." Then Lord, another of his disciples said, "Let me go bury my Father." Jesus told him, "Follow me and let the dead bury their own." Basically, both of them, without getting into what exactly you think each one of them means, people have excuses. People have excuses, whatever it is, of why they don't follow Jesus Christ when they know that he's real. Like, first is understanding that he's real and believing that. And then the next step is to actually follow him, no matter what your excuse is. Get rid of your excuses. You'll see some great things. They talk a little about the wind and the wave, obeying Jesus. It really means that God really is control over everything, not just a little bit, not just when you need an extra money or an extra $5. He's in control even the wind, the waves. He's in control of everything, and if you really believe it, things will change. So read this. Notice it didn't divvy out who can be forgiven for things, who can be healed for things. Anybody can, no matter what you're doing. If you're doing drugs, if you're homeless, if sex offender, whatever it might be, you can definitely be healed by Jesus. But you got to ask him. You got to seek him. You can't expect for Jesus to come to you and try to tell his whole story to you like that and convince you of him. Like, everywhere. So hopefully through your living you'll be convinced that he's real, and then you'll call on him to do miraculous things in your life and then other people's lives. So thanks for going through Matthew 8, chapter 8, and we're going to go into Matthew 9 pretty soon. But 2011 was pretty cool. It's time for 2012, and let's start off on a good foot. So start with reading Matthew chapter 8. Thank you and have a great evening. Now, here's the two guys that came out here from New Mexico, and this is what's so beautiful, right? I'm a Sixers fan, you got Lakers fans right down here, but the cool part is, we get to show real, true Philly love, and that's what the big guy upstairs was what's all about. So I do these videos, and this is all fun and stuff, but look at who it links this world together. It links our hearts together, so we can have fun doing these other things, but we can really love on each other, don't you think?
Right, that's right.
So this is for mankind. Forget about basketball for a second. This is just about mankind and about what true love is. And this is what Jesus Christ does. And that's what I believe. And I hope these guys do too. At the very least, they hear the word, they put something on them so they can go back to New Mexico and live their lives a little bit different, understanding that it's not all about hate. It's about love.
That's
Agree,
right.
guys? Agree. Right. There you go, man.
Hey, thanks for all your hospitality.
Hey, of course, man.
God's word and God's way and everything that God wanted to happen put us here for this reason right now, to meet, you know? So right now we met
5 times.
5 times in one day. 5 times in one day we already met. Keith Philly. And he's shown us nothing but respect and love, and we appreciate it. But if it wasn't for God, the big man of love, we would not have. I mean, seriously, we were walking, they said go up 2 blocks and make a right. And we made a right and go up 2 blocks. And if we did not do that, we would never have ran into you. So, I mean, it's just God's ways, man. The way God works, it's mysterious. That's what they say, right?
Yes.
God works in mysterious ways. And that's just what happened.
There you go.
So we appreciate it. You welcome to the city. You know, he welcomed open arms. Welcomed us to the city. Brotherly love.
There you go.
We appreciate it very
So
much.
come see us in New Mexico.
There we go. There we go.
We appreciate it. We're going to keep in touch. Got his phone number. He's texting us, showing us how to get a Lower Marion High School. You know, where he was a wrestling fanatic. Great guy. You know, great person. So whoever it is out there that watches this, all your followers, your friends, or people who listen to the word that you speak of, it's given to you from God above. Hello to everybody from New Mexico. All the way from New Mexico. Hello. I got a website, nmlakersfan.com.
Awesome.
Not that you gotta go there and edit that if you want. But, you know, find me, look me up, you got my number, keep in touch. For everything, alright?
God's children right here. God's
right.
children. That's you too.
One love.
Oh, I love it. See,